welcome back to Tailor Tales, Caine's Route, and commentary with your host, Ary. Yeah, I can't stop, so we're just gonna continue. We were at the beach, right? So, who doesn't want to be at the beach? I want to be at the beach right now. But, well, instead I'm reading this, which is not that worse. Wait, not that worse. Not that bad either, but yeah, you know. Whatever, that I'm better off just reading than talking. Eventually, Caine and I leave the water and meet up with Sarah and Kevin again. The hot sand underneath my feet feels like it's scalding my skin. It's so hot. I dash across the beach back to our spot. Yeah, that's the worst. Like, you never think about that when you're not at the beach, but like, damn, it's so goddamn hot on a good day. Immediately, I sit in the shade and throw the tube onto the ground. I mean, especially with global warming, right? Like, damn, you feel like you're in a frying pan. Hey, how's the water? Asks Sarah while she's holding onto her camera. Cold, but you got used to it, says Caine as he grabs a towel from the lounger and starts drying himself off. Yeah, the water isn't perfect, but it's not super cold or anything, I explain.
Yeah.
Great, sounds good to me. Sitting out here makes you feel a little dehydrated, Kevin chimes in. Oh, in that case, how about I get us all some ice cream, I offer. Strawberry for me, Sarah exclaimed immediately. In that case, I'd like a lime popsicle, says Kevin. I look over to Caine, raising my eyebrows at him, waiting for his answer. However, Caine simply throws a towel at me, which I catch. The towel. I'm coming with ya. Oh, he doesn't want to let me go alone, in case I get lost or like hit on by other guys, probably. I hugged the towel close to my body. A little gleeful he's offering to come with me out of his own free will. I start to slowly dry myself off as well. By the way, I took some pictures of you. Sarah smiles at me. Wait, you did? You are spying on us? I start to wonder how much she's seen. At least she can't take pictures underwater. Yeah, that's true. She must have snapped about 100 pictures of you two by now, says Kevin. Sarah shoots him a dirty look. Caine bites down on his bottom lip, not looking too pleased about someone taking his picture. Don't creepily take pictures of me. Oh, you will like it once you see them. I bet. Like, you will be like, dang. Like, I will say, like, oh, don't do it. I mean, no, he wouldn't say that, don't do it again. But, like, oh, I don't like this. Come. And then, like, in secrecy at night, he's like, oh. They're not creepy, Sarah fires back. I think they turned out pretty well. Another annoyed huff, and Caine stands with his back turned to us, ready to leave. He throws his head back at me while putting his cap on tight. You coming or what? Coming! I slip onto my beach sandals and hurry up after Caine. Oh, that's a smart idea. I never thought about that. I also have to get some, like, beach sandals. There's many small stores and cafes lined across the beach, selling inflatable toys, hats, sunglasses, and a lot of drinks and ice cream. Hey, do you really hate having your picture taken? I ask Caine. Caine doesn't look too impressed. Yeah, what about it? I guess you're not a selfie type of person, huh? No. Caine then turns his attention to the aisle of popsicles. I guess Caine has some bad memories with having his picture taken. He did tell me that everyone took a picture of him and humiliated him during prom night. It's a little sad, because I would totally want a selfie with Caine. Not going to lie. I should definitely ask Sarah about those pictures we got when we get home. Caine crouches down to read the menu of the ice cream and popsicle selection. I stand next to him, looking for the flavors that Sarah and Kevin wanted. I want the cola flavored one. Oh yeah, he had so many cola cans in his room. Sure, I get it. I open up the freezer. Out of the corner of my eyes, I notice Caine tilting his head up ever so slightly, so he can peek at me from underneath his cap. I catch him staring at me, so he immediately tears his eyes away from mine with a small grunt. His cheeks are gradually turning red. What is it this time? Actually, what is... Why? Was it like my chest? Like because I bent down or something? Or like what was it this time? Come on. I wanna know. Are you blushing or is that a sunburn? I smirk down at him. Caine immediately gets up and pulls the cap over his face, hiding away from me. Shut up, he growls, then quickly walks away from me. I giggle at his abrasiveness. He's so cute sometimes, the way he tries to hide being embarrassed. Catching Caine staring at me gives me a thrill though. Wait. Yes, I need to check. I think you should apply some more sunscreen. Caine cocks an eyebrow at me. Your cheeks, they're red, I point out. Immediately, Caine stands up straight and pulls his cap over his face. It's fine, he insists. Okay, that was not exciting, so I'm gonna pick the other one. I mean, I thought it was blushing anyway, so that makes more sense. Eventually I pick out what everyone wants, including one popsicle for myself, and try to carry them in my arms. Now to find where Caine has run off to. Wait, did you, like, pay for them? That was not sad. Caine, I call out to him. I see him standing near the entrance, checking out some hats. Quickly, I walk over to him. You really like wearing hats, huh? I say with a smile. Caine huffs, turning away from the racks of hats. No, I don't, he denies. What? Not only do you wear that beanie, but look at what you have on your head right now. That doesn't mean anything. Caine starts walking away from the shop, back onto the beach. I hurry after him. Hey, don't be so grumpy. I like your sense of fashion, I say once I catch up with him. Caine I mean, that's a big compliment coming from a tailor, okay? Caine turns his face towards me, staring at me for a while, before his eyes see the popsicles in my arms. Swiftly he takes one of them from me and opens up the packaging.
Huh?
I'm not grumpy, he says gruffly, and puts the popsicle into his mouth. I simply giggle at him as we walk back to our spot on the beach. Caine quite quickly heads to the cover of the parasol to get out of the sun and sits on the lounger. Kevin is sitting on the other while Sarah is down in the sand catching some sun. That looks so good right now. Sarah happily reaches for her ice cream. I hand the remaining one to Kevin and start unwrapping mine as well. Thanks, these are great to have after being in the sun for a while, Kevin says with a chuckle. I look over at Caine, who's almost finished with his. Wow, you're fast. He pops the stick out of his mouth, showing only a small piece of ice left. He arched an eyebrow at me. Yeah, otherwise it melts, duh. Why are you slow? Well, to avoid brain freeze, I take my time. Ary just knows how to use her tongue. Sarah chimes in with a snort. Dude! I mean, you know what? Let's just go for it. I'm probably gonna read both options anyway, so... Centrally start licking the popsicle in front of Caine. Well, I can't ignore Sarah's comment. I turn my head to Caine, then slowly dart out my tongue to touch the ice-cold popsicle. His eyes are watching my every move. Opening my mouth, I wrap my lips around the ice entirely. Wait, you know what? Actually, let's read the other one first, because I'm probably gonna stay on that one then. Sarah, don't say it like that. I exclaim, feeling embarrassed. Sarah just laughs at me. That's what she said, Caine interjects with his own stupid joke, also chuckling at me. Leave your jokes at home, I say, feeling irritated that everyone's laughing at my expense. Caine bites off the last piece of his popsicle with his cocky grin on his face. You're an easy target to tease. Yeah, he likes to tease me, but he like gets frustrated when he gets teased. I pout at him as Sarah nods in agreement. I defiantly turn away from the both of them as I lick my popsicle in peace. What a bunch of friends I have. Hey, what are friends for if we can't laugh at each other? By the way, Ary, how much do I owe you? Kevin decides to ask, changing the subject. Oh, they were... I try to remember how much I paid. Just when I realize I haven't paid for them at all. That's what I'm saying! Blank expression of my face has Caine looking at me weirdly. Actually, I don't remember you paying for them, he recalls. I start sweating profusely as I look at the stolen popsicle in my hand. I was going to pay for them, but I wanted to find Caine first, and then I got distracted and walked right out of the store with the ice cream and popsicles in my arms, forgetting the checkout! Okay, wait, I have to load because I think we're already in the story. So again, with the centrally licking the popsicle. Well, I can't ignore Sarah's comment. We already read that. Okay, I turn my head to Caine, then slowly dart my tongue to touch the ice-cold popsicle. His eyes are watching my every move. Opening my mouth, I wrap my lips around the ice entirely, slowly pushing it into my mouth. I close my eyes as I take in as much as I can, before slowly pulling it out again. Their faces, the sound it changed, it's so funny. When my eyes open once more, I see Caine staring at me with wide eyes. Whoa, Ary, you went to town on that thing, says Sarah in an impressed voice. Enjoyed the show, I wink at Caine. Bashfully, he looks away from me, his eyebrows knitting together. He pulls his cap over his eyes so I can see his expression. The fuck kind of images are you putting in my head? He murmurs quietly. We know exactly what you're thinking. Wow. Wow! By the way, Ary, how much do I owe you? Kevin decides to ask, changing the subject. That's so blunt. Like, okay, whatever. Yeah, no, you are the thief. Right? A sense of dread and shame washes over me. I've never stolen anything in my life before. Suddenly, no, don't say it. Caine grabs an arm around my shoulder, having snuck up on me. You didn't pay for them, did you? He says in a haughty tone. I... Congratulations, Ary. You are a certified thief. I want to go back and pay. Can I go back and pay? I probably can. Like, let's just go back. Okay, I'm just gonna explain everything. Come on. Caine exclaims as he removes his arm from me, waving his popsicle in the air. He starts laughing loudly at my misfortune. I am not, I immediately deny. You really walked out without paying for them, asks Sarah. I burn my red face into my hands, groaning loudly. It's okay, Ary, it happens. You didn't do it on purpose, no need to feel bad. Kevin reassures me. Now, who's the thief, huh? Caine says with a smug voice. That's so fucking rich. I'm going back there to pay for them.
Huh?
Caine stops laughing. What? Don't do that, they probably won't believe you. Of course they will. I've got the wrappers. I'll just bring them over to the register. Stupid. Just enjoy the free grub. Caine rolls his eyes. I'm kinda on his side here, Ary. It's only like a few euros. It's no big deal. But like, you know, like they have their registers and they will find it out at the end of the day. And usually it has to be paid by the employees who fucked up in that like hour or whatever. Like in their shift. That's what I meant. Sarah gives me a sympathetic smile. Ary doesn't seem to be the kind of person to accept it though, says Kevin. Yeah, he's a nice guy actually. Like, he understands me. You're all driving me nuts. I'm going back. I walk around. I find it so funny that, like, I was just saying that. I would be the same. I walk around collecting the wrappers and race back to the store. I feel mortified. The clerks at the store, they laughed at me for returning and paying for the items that I took. My own popsicle has mostly melted by now. Caine is the first one to ask how it went. Well, did you pay for them? Or does your conscience feel better now? I did return them, I say.
Oh.
What did they say? They all laughed at me and said I should have just enjoyed the free popsicles and not have bothered to come back. Really? They're making way too much money then. I drop down to the ground and sit in the sand, my face all red. Caine, as expected, bursts out a gut, laughing hard and without restraint. I told you! Sarah can't help to laugh as well. I should have gone with you.
Heh.
Oh, Kevin seems annoyed. Well, at least you did the right thing. Kevin seems to be the only person on my side. Yeah. Thanks, Kevin. At least some of us abide by the law. Suddenly, Caine puts his cap around my head, pulling it down tight. I roll around to look at him. What's that for? So you can hide your shame, he says while roaring with laughter. That little... I grab a fistful of sand next to me and fling it up at Caine. He merely dodges it and dashes away from me, laughing even harder. I can't believe I like that guy. Picking myself up, I run after Caine, trying to catch him. He's circling around our parasol, giggling at my attempts to reach him. Get back here! Oh no, Ary's rough. What am I gonna do? He says sarcastically. Hey you two, keep an eye on your stuff, okay? I'm heading into the water with Kevin, Sarah announces. She gives Caine a pointed look. Look. If my camera gets damaged or stolen, I'm holding you personally accountable. What? Why me? Sarah links her arm with Kevin, pulling him along towards the ocean. See you guys later. Oh, that poor Kevin. I think he might actually have a crush on me and just, like, be nice to her or something. Oh no. Goodbye, Kevin says nervously. He does not know how to turn her down, I think. He gets dragged away by Sarah. Now that Caine's distracted, I see an opportunity I can't refuse. Reaching behind the parasol, I finally launch myself at Caine. Not expecting such a move from me, Caine yelps loudly as I tackle him down into the sand. I pin Caine down, holding what... I'm just wearing a bikini, and he's just wearing, like, his swimming trunks, so... Yeah, he's probably pretty flustered. I pin Caine down, holding one of his wrists so that he can't escape from me. I sit down securely on top of his waist. Oh, do you now? What the hell? Caine looks up at me, clearly caught off guard. Do you have a thing for tackling me? That's what you get for making fun of me. Caine tries to wiggle himself to freedom, but I literally read booty. Like the booty. But my body on top of him keeps him trapped. Get off of me already. He groans loudly. Make me, I say arrogantly. Caine's free hands shoot out to grab my wrist. Hey, I yelp. Within a second, Caine's thrown me off of him and quickly clambers over my body. This time he's the one on top. I stare at him in surprise, not realizing the extent of his strength. His necklace dangles from his neck, the pendant swinging back and forth between us. Caine lowers down his face towards mine, sending my heart racing. Wait, this position is... the only one who will be... oh my god, wait. The only one who will be doing any pinning down here is me. He breathes out in a low voice. Are you aware of what you're saying just now? Heat rises up to my cheeks in record time, flushing my entire face. A shiver runs down my entire body, responding to his words. I grit down on my teeth, and am still suddenly feeling like mush beneath Caine. Caine lifts the cap from my head. I'll be taking that back now, he says as he puts it on his own head. What? What has happened? He then finally removes himself from me, leaving me down in the sand, face red like a tomato. I'm speechless. Yeah, me too. What? Eventually, I get back up as well, sauntering back to the lounger and plopping down. Caine is lying down on the other one with his cap pulled down over his entire face, so I cannot look him in the eye. Yeah, that's probably his intention as well. He does not want to look you in the eye either. I'm a little bit shell-shocked. I didn't expect Caine to get on top and say something that made my heart leap out of my chest. Well, damn. I guess I really do like this guy. Oh, I for a second I thought this chapter was over and I was like, no! Eventually, the sun has settled down, covering the landscape in a warm orange glow. All of us had our fun in the water, but by now we've gotten pretty hungry. We went back to our cabin, got freshened up, and found a restaurant to eat at.
Yeah.
The reviews are pretty good for this place, Kevin mentions happily. Oh, your hair's down. Interesting. He's been browsing some review app for a while, letting us know which restaurants had good reviews and which ones to avoid. We settled on this cozy place. Your hair is all curly again, I mentioned, looking at Caine.
Ah.
That's what happens when it dries. By the way, Kevin, you look super cute with your hair down like that, says Sarah. Immediately, Kevin bashfully looks away from her, growing red in his face. Doesn't it take a lot of time to style it like you usually do? I ask.
Ah.
It does, yes. Kevin nods.
Ah.
I'm starving, Caine complains loudly, trying to change the subject. That's a little dramatic, I say as I turn to look at him.
Huh?
Are you kidding me? I only had that popsicle for lunch, if you can even call it that. I'm famished as well. Let's see what they have to offer. Sarah grabs the menu from the table. I grab one of the menus as well. Caine's eyes grow wide when he sees the prices.
Ah.
This shit is expensive! He's not wrong. The average price for a main course seems to be around 20 euros, which is nothing to scoff at. Yeah. You can order from the children's menu, says Sarah with a snort. Kevin chuckles at her joke, but Caine simply glares at her. Was it another short joke? Oh, come on, lighten up. I'm sure there's something within your budget. I lean a little closer to Caine and place my finger down on the menu, pointing to one of the dishes. Why don't we share this one? See? Wait. See, surf and turf for 2 people. It's less expensive if we share. I guess. He draws out, mulling it over. Doesn't seem like such a bad idea. Do you want to share this one with me then? Caine shrugs. Sure. When the waiter has taken everyone's order and brought our drinks, I notice something peculiar about Kevin as he holds the glass in his hand. Hey, is that a scar I see? Wait, is it? I don't know. Kevin follows my line of sight towards his thumb. There's a small and hard-to-spot scar on his knuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a great eye, he says with a small smile. Most people don't notice it. What? I didn't notice. Sarah reaches out for his hand, taking it with her own and inspecting it. She doesn't notice it makes Kevin's face turn a little red. Cute, he's getting embarrassed.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's a small circle. How did you get it? It's going to sound stupid, but... Sarah and I eagerly wait for Kevin to finish a sentence. It was a water gun.
Huh?
Huh? Sarah looks confused as she drops Kevin's hand.
Ah.
Like when I was 10 or so, I had a water gun fight with my friends. Each time I'd pump the gun, it would like slide across my thumb, scraping away some of the skin. Wait, really? I cringe at the mental image. That sounds painful.
Oh.
No, it was not. Oh, it wasn't at all. My hands were so pruny from the water, I didn't feel it. That's why I kept doing it. Next thing I know, it turned into a scar. Kevin chuckles nervously. I hope I didn't disappoint you with such a mundane reason. Nonsense. Every scar is interesting. Chara. She's like Chara from now on. Sarah Shearing. That wasn't interesting at all, Caine complains. A water gun? Really? A fight with a dog would have been way cooler.
Oh.
Sorry for not being cool, Kevin adds weakly. Can you be less of an asshole? Like, he's still an asshole to like people, like strangers, right? Don't listen to him. Everyone's body has got a story to tell. Like what, huh? Caine fires back. Like my battle scars, Sarah exclaims proudly. Huh? You mean the ones on your thighs, I ask?
Oh.
What do you mean battle?
Huh?
Exactly, what kind of battle have you survived, huh? My battle with purity. Caine suddenly snorts out at that. Kevin looks a little phased.
Ha!
How can you say that so proudly? I can't believe you. It's so stupid. He starts to laugh out loud. I can't help but join him until everyone has a good laugh. Do you have any scars on your body, Caine? I finally ask. I didn't notice any when we were at the beach, but it's not like I was inspecting him under a microscope or anything. I've got an epic battle scar under my right foot, he boasts. After wrestling with a burglar when I was 8 years old, I threw him out through the window and then I stepped onto a piece of glass. Is that a true story? What the hell? Is that a true story? I can't tell with him. I mean... I really can't tell. I'm just gonna accuse him. You're such a liar. I poke my finger into his side. Hey! Caine jumps up a little in his seat and glares at me. 100% true, no lie. Right, Sarah draws out. No way can an 8-year-old boy throw an adult through a window, I point out. I know some judo, you know? Really. I never would have known with the way you let me tackle you all the time. Caine opens his mouth to retort, but can't find a way to refuse my fact, so he shuts it just as fast. Okay, fine, I got it because I dropped a bowl of cereal and stepped on a broken shard. Caine says, clearly in a grumpy mood. I knew you were lying. I rough up his hair. Caine pushes my hand away, fixing his fluffy hair. The judo thing wasn't a lie though, he grumbles.
Huh?
But you look so scrawny, Sarah muses. Well, obviously I don't do judo anymore. Also, judo doesn't make you buff, just saying. What made you do judo of all things? Caine crosses his arms and looks away from us. No reason. Before I can pry another answer out of him, our food has finally arrived. Caine and I got a shared surf and turf plate with mixed grilled meat and seafood served with a large portion of fries. My stomach rumbles at the sight of the delicious food. Don't eat everything, okay? Caine warns me. Do you think I could? I probably could. Yes. Well, tough luck. I'm hungry too. I say as I grab one of the shish kebabs and tear off the meat from the skewer. Better be fast, Caine. Ary loves to eat, you know, says Sarah with a chuckle. Yeah, take an example, Caine, I say with a mouthful of food. I'm not a pig, unlike you. Nothing wrong with enjoying food, Kevin pipes in. Why am I not, like, you know, en route with that guy? He seems way more in tune with my character, doesn't he? I mean, I guess opposites attract and stuff, and like, I know Caine is a tsundere and stuff, but come on. Like, this guy needs a root. Like, Kevin needs a root, alright? Thank you, Kevin. Caine looks annoyed that Kevin and I are on the same page. He grabs one of the skewers as well, munching on the meat like a sour grump. But as soon as he tastes the delicious meat, his expression softens and the corners of his mouth lift up. Oh, cute, he's enjoying the food. Is it good? Yeah, he replies, amazed. I don't usually eat out, so this is a nice change of pace. I remember my college days. Ramen every day of the week. Those are my college days, Kevin adds with a nervous chuckle. Sometimes I forget you two are already done with college. We're not that much older than you. aren't you finished in like a year or two?
Hmm.
A year for me, Kevin smiles at her. Then I get to catch up with you. Then you get to learn how to cook. Sarah grins back at him. Do you cook at home, Caine? I ask.
Hmm.
He shakes his head. No, I just get one of those dinner boxes at my job. I get a discount, you know. Can you even cook? Is my next question. I can cook. Not burning toast doesn't count as cooking, Sarah points out with a hearty laugh. I can make pancakes, I'll have you know. Now that's something I want to see. Okay, cooking pancakes? I definitely want to see proof. You don't believe me, huh? Not one bit. Fine, I'll make you some damn pancakes. The best you'll ever have. I grin at him. I'll hold you to that. Be prepared to grovel at my feet to get a piece of me. He boasts arrogantly. Piece of you? I stop munching on my food. A piece of you?
Huh?
I think Caine is not so subtly implying something here, Ary, says Sarah. You are quite forward, Caine, Kevin adds. Yeah, that's what I thought. Caine's face turns suddenly pink. A piece of my food, I mean! My food! He quickly corrects himself, looking all flustered by his mistake. We all end up laughing at Caine, enjoying the rest of our meal in good company with each other. The plate Caine and I shares end up completely empty. Caine even offers to let me eat the last prawn, which I think is very sweet. I feel so bloated, Kevin complains. Same here, I just want to crawl into bed and pass out, Sarah agrees. Come on guys, we need to get back to our cabin. We pay our bills and finally move out of the restaurant. Caine suddenly taps his finger on my shoulder. Hey, he numbers in a low voice. What? I'm going out to shoot pictures of the stars. Do you want to come? He asked a little bashfully. Okay, I have to. I can't. I have to. This is like that look and that text and like, of course. How can there be another answer than yes? The answer should be yes and yes. Okay. I eagerly nod my head. Yeah, feeling myself swell up in a warm glow. Of course I will come! Oh my god, that look is even better. Caine can't help but crack a tiny smile at me. I can't wait to see the stars with Caine. Oh no, the chapter's over! Yeah, okay, I'm hooked on this route, okay? It happens. I mean, it should happen, right? It's a good sign. Anyway, oh, next time is the CG, and 18 is the plus chapter. I don't have the plus, it does not exist in Germany, but I know what that means. I know what that means, alright? Wait, okay, well, as you guys can see, the 18th is a plus chapter, or it has like plus content, and I will try to get my hands on that. But, as far as I know, the plus stuff is, hands-on, is what I will say, and I'm not sure if I will link that on YouTube, so we will see about that. Maybe I will make like an extra episode where I put the plus content in, maybe I'm gonna private it, I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna put it just in a playlist, guys that, like, people that are really interested can, like, maybe check it out. I will see. I don't know yet, because, like, you actually have to pay on Patreon for it. At least that's how it works in Germany, because we don't have the TLCs on Steam. So, yeah, we don't get all the content. Yeah, I'm not mad about paying for it if I have to, but, like, yeah. I actually like to support this game, so... But yeah, it would be kind of nice to maybe include the plus content, but I'm not sure yet how I would do it, if I would do it. But now you guys know, and yeah, see you next time.